Yo guys, what's up? My name's True Drew, and today you're going to be looking at my budget, janky, thrown together streaming setup. So first things first, I'm filming this video on my iPhone, and so yeah, iPhones are perfect if you don't have a nice, DSLR mirrorless camera. So I got my nice little iPhone here to do little vlog type videos with on my YouTube. But first things first. All right, so we're in a rented house, which means that we didn't get to pick where the internet cable came in to our house. So first thing we got over here is, you can see I have a 75-foot LAN cable stretched across my entire house so that I can plug it into my PC, which I'm about to show you in a minute. But yeah, you're gonna see throughout this entire setup tour that, I've just gotten pieces as I've gone, things that I needed, and nothing really goes together that great, but it's what I got for now, and it's what you gotta do until you have enough money to get what you really want. Start small, don't go too big before you can. All right, so moving right along, and my backdrop here for my stream, I have these LED lights, which give me a nice, it gives a nice backlight to the room because I keep it dark in here. I don't really like the overhead light on when I'm streaming. I like the more LED cool feeling vibe on my camera. So anyway, I have those lights back there, and those are actually just Christmas lights that I previously had that I was like, you know what, those look pretty good in the window. I can change them between blue and white, and of course the blue doesn't look great on oh gosh, I'll get there eventually. We'll get back to white eventually. There we go. All right, back to white. Blue doesn't look too great, but it works. I can go between white and blue, and since blue is kind of my theme color anyway, it works out. Also on my backdrop, I have these two pineapples here, who are kind of the mascot. The big one's the mascot of my channel, and the little one is a little crocheted one that my wife made me after she knew that the pineapple was gonna be my dude. And they're just sitting, if you come down here, and you can see they're just sitting on a vacuum cleaner box, cardboard box with a flag draped over it. So like, dude, even when it comes to what your props sit on, you don't have to go buy an expensive table. You can use a cardboard box, drape something over it. It works. All right, moving right along. And this is actually the thing that I added to my setup between last video and this video. I thought was cool enough to include. So what I've done for my front light, let's see if we can focus on it so you can see, is I've taken some more Christmas lights. These are like the strip ones, and I've actually put them inside of a cardboard, like one of those morphed cardboard box type things, like formed, not morphed, but like formed into a shape. And I've pointed the lights towards my face, and then I've taken just a piece of paper and I've taped it across the front. And it actually, I'll show you right here, provides really, really good lighting for the stream. Put this where my camera usually is. Hold on. There we go. See? Isn't that great? Yeah. So, once again, budget friendly, but it works. All you need is any sort of LED light, something to block out that light from the rest of the room, and then a filter to keep it from being too bright on your face. It works great for me. So anyway, moving right along in the setup, as you can see, I'm getting ready to edit this video right here on my monitor, which is a 165 hertz Acer monitor that I got for about $180. It was a pretty good deal. And it is powered by my streaming PC and my gaming PC. I have a one PC setup right now, but I got that from a friend for about $1,000. I might show the specs up here on the screen. I might not. But anyway, yeah, it's under there right now. You can't really see the RGB on it. Because I don't really have anywhere else to put it other than under my desk. So that's just what we gotta do for now. Then, moving right along to my headset. These are Turtle Beach wireless headset. It's just the generic one that you get from GameStop. I think I spent about $100 on that maybe like 4 years ago, so it's been a really reliable, good headset. The mic actually works insanely well on it too. I've had a lot of people, before I got my my streaming mic, had a lot of people actually compliment me on how good my headset mic sounded. So that's that. Then of course, you know, we got our little pencil holder over here for when we gotta write stuff down, and I got a nice little calendar and picture of me and my wife back when we were still dating. Priorities. Then we move right over here, and I've got my HyperX Quadcast mic on a nice little boom arm with the wire wrapped around it all neatly. This I got recently from my first Twitch payout, and that was a huge improvement to the quality of sound on stream. Good mic is always important. And I've also got this little pocket watch right here that my wife got me as a wedding present because she knows I'm classy like that. Anyway, moving right along. So as you can see, I got my laptop right here, which I use to manage stream info and look at chat while I'm streaming, to be as interactive as possible. Then I got my PS4, just standard PS4 DualShock controller with a Control Freak on the right stick, a high one, and a Control Freak grips to keep my sweaty hands from slipping off the controller. But yeah, I used to have a Scuf. I stopped using those because they break too quickly for how much money they're worth, and so I just switched to Claw, played on my PlayStation controller. Immediately when my Scuf broke, I decided to get a mouse and a keyboard because I was like, I'm done buying controllers, bro. But I never fully switched to mouse and keyboard. But when I did, when that was the plan, I think I spent about $100 on all this combined. I've got a nice little like solid mouse pad, and then I have a flimsy mouse pad, just kind of give myself more mouse pad space. And all this is Roccat, by the way. I've got a nice little Roccat mouse. I think was about, I want to say like $50. And this was on a Christmas sale. So the mouse was about $50, and I think the keyboard was also about $50. Unfortunately, the lights on this one aren't custom, but the ones on the mouse are. So if I had gotten the other version of this keyboard, I could have customized the lights, but I didn't know about it at that time. Anyway, so I spent about $100 on that stuff as well. And moving right along, I have this interesting desk setup. I don't know if you can see, but right here is actually like a bookshelf. And this is a shelf from another bookshelf that I've stretched across to sit on this as well. But since this isn't quite as high as the bookshelf, I had to go get some 2x4s and stack them on top of each other to put my monitors on top of, to free up a room to work and to use my keyboard and mouse if I so chose. This is a chair that my mother-in-law got me. It didn't look like this way it did not look this way when she gave it to me, but you know, we game hard here. We game hard. Ah! Yeah, but anyway, I'm looking at you. Anyway, moving right along, guys. Oh, dude, I just realized I forgot to do this part of my last video too. Okay, so right up here, I have a C9. I believe it's 220. No. C922 or C9 222, something like that. It's the newer one of the just generic Logi webcam. It gets 1080p and 30 frames, and or 60 frames in 1080p, or blah, 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 blah. Boom. Gets 30 frames in 1080p, and he gets 60 frames in 720p. I tend to like the 30 frames 1080p better. Just looks a little bit more crisp in my opinion. But then, and I know this is what you've all been waiting for, the cable management. It used to be awful. How you like me now? Down, 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 how you like me now? Cable management is on point, boys. It's about as good as I can do with what I got. And that LED light, I mean, it's the same one I'm using for my face cam. I had to string it down somewhere. I know it doesn't look the greatest down there, but it also doesn't look that bad. So anyway, that is my full setup tour. Don't think I left anything out this time. If you like the video, throw a like, thumb up there, comment down below, you know, get me moving in that algorithm. And thank you guys so much for watching again, and I will see you next time. Peace.